Good evening. Now welcome back to Spot Sanctuary. I'm your host, Big Potato. So I didn't get to introduce myself. Thank you, I Am Mask. Thanks, Jamie, for coming to my show. And whoever is also viewing this game's playthrough. This is a story game playthrough. I'm trying to be as lazy as I can. So what I did on this gameplay, this playthrough was I started off as a Shaman. The intention was to get a level up as a dual wheel pet build and get to Kaiman's, join Kaiman, and then take up the Necromancer mastery after that. So we've done all of that through the playthrough, and we are going to, I think, going as far as we can towards Fort Ikon and see what we can do, and discovering the story as I play along. Now, previously I didn't pay attention to the lore of this game, so I just treated it as a Diablo, just started bashing things through. Give me a second, I'm getting a phone call. One moment. My apologies. Had to take this phone call. Apologies for that. Okay, yeah, so I was talking about me not paying attention to the story, like when I first played through this game. Just treated it like any other ARPG, I guess. I didn't care about the story. So a lot of things didn't like I don't remember a lot of the parts. Obviously I remember where the secret little shoot-offs are to find extra chests and all that kind of stuff, but not the story. But this time I think it really showed that the team did a very good job. I mean, the developer did a very good job on building the stories for this game, and it holds itself, the quality of it, very well, even till this day. I remember buying the founders, buying the founders something. I think it was like $100 or so bucks, before the game even came out. Give me 1 second. Yeah, okay, just checking the mic is on. I think, yeah, Crate Entertainment, right? And I really enjoyed Titan Quest, which was created by the same group of people from Crate, and you can see the two games will be very similar. I played through the entire Titan Quest questline, and I actually finished the Titan Quest on the highest difficulty as well, and of course on a pet build. And I was running a nature, and what was my second mastery on the... I know it was nature because I have pets. I have dogs running around, and combined with something else. But anyways, yeah. So it's pretty much the exact same system. I wouldn't say it's a good system because it suffers the same problem. Because Grim Dawn suffers the same problem as Titan Quest. Is 99% of the gears that you find in the world is irrelevant to your build, and yeah, I guess yes. I am asked. The problem with Titan Quest also was that when you have to stack your damage type, and when something like this, let's say when you get to level 2, 3, 4, and when you see this kind of tree, it's very easy. Like, it's very easy to go, okay, I want to raise skeleton, I also want drain essence. Oh my god, I got reaping strike, I can attack things and drain life back. I'm gonna get that, and then I'm gonna level up to the next thing. So you put every skill, you're gonna put 1 point in it, and then go on to the next. You go, oh, this is spectral binding, it does more damage. Alright, I'm gonna put in 1 point in here, and then 1 point in bone harvest. And you go, oh, I probably don't want to play with the modifier just yet, and then you keep on going up. And what you find is around level 10, your damage starts to plateau and your progress slows down. And the game doesn't teach you that you need to stack a particular skill and you need to focus. And Grim Dawn suffers the same thing. A lot of the new players to the game doesn't understand that mechanic, and it deters people away from playing the game and delve deeper. Because, like, you will fight a boss around level 15 and you just can't beat it. Like, your damage is doing tiny bits of damage to the boss. Yeah, but this, like, once you understand Grim Dawn, like even Titan Quest, once you understand that that is the mechanic, so what you would normally, if you start a Necromancer, you would go level 1, and then just constantly put points in a raised skeleton until it's level, 16, I think it's the max. And then you progress, or you can go 1 point to skeleton every level, push up the bar up to level 10 to get the Undead Legion, right? You get more skeletons. You end up with like 7 or 8 skeletons by level 10 or 12. And you just massacre everything. It becomes super easy, everything's trivialized at that point. but new players wouldn't know that. And Grim Dawn, neither does Titan Quest actually teach you that. I think this is what they really do poorly at, is getting that foot in the game and teaching the new players that, okay, this is how the game is designed. This is the part of the gaming mechanic of their game. So that's the only, I guess, the one of the shortcomings of Titan Quest and Grim Dawn as well. So essentially, it's the same game, but different aesthetic, right? Different story. Like right now, all my pet, like I'm killing everything because I know what devotions I need to pick, what gears I need to focus, what skills matters. I have a finite amount of skill points. Yeah, yes, that's a good way, I'm asked. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. I mean, this is the same, right, with the devotion. When it's my first time seeing this, I was like, holy crap, what is all this? How am I gonna, like, where am I gonna go with all of this, right? But then that's why this search bar is here. So I'm putting pet, and it lights up so I can decide whether I want to go down this path or do I want more survival up there. Yeah, it's very but it's very daunting, right, for new players. I think you're probably just a smarter player. I had no idea. I literally played, I think I created like a hunter in Titan Quest, a warrior in Titan Quest. I just could not get past, I think, Act 2. And I also found like dying very quickly on some of on my pet build as well. I didn't know how to do it. I was literally putting 1 point in each and then just progressing the bar. And I'm still doing that here. Literally, savagery, the entire 3 points here is useless for me. I'm not even using any of these, but I'm just greedy. I put 1 point in, so I thought 6 points is not that much. But I focus on the thorny boy, right? The Briarthorn. And he's now level 25 with all the gears added up. So he's killing, he's making a killing. And then I stacked into Grasping Vine. I found that really useful because the slow. And I think the AI in Titan Quest for the pets, they are not very, like I think the attack animation, by the time they land, sometimes the mob has already moved away. So I think the slow really helps for them to dish out the DPS. That's the other thing. I'm not a good endgame player in terms of the Grim Dawn aspect. I think in Diablo 2, like in Diablo 2, you focus on damage, right? You go for one type of damage, and if I'm talking about if you're in hell difficulty, in the highest difficulty, you will find you'll find immune, right? You're either immune to physical, immune to lightning, immune to fire, and you will have no chance of dealing any of those type of damage to them. You just move on. You just walk past them, just keep on going. Ignore. But for Grim Dawn, it's not. Like, these monsters will chase you. They are fast. They will do damage to you. And resistances become super important. And they do so much damage that sometimes if you don't have enough resistances, you just die. Like, these needs to be all maxed out. And plus 50%. So this is just 10 resistances. Oh well, 9 resistance right here. Physical, it's sort of hard to come by. But without resistances, you can't play the ultimate difficulty. You just get one-shotted. I mean, these mobs not gonna worry you, right? You're gonna face some boss mobs, hero mobs, and you will just get one-shotted. You have no chance. I played on my Aura Paladin on this. Basically, it's the Aura of Censure on the Inquisitor, and the using the Summon Guardians of Empyrean to further using their Celestial Presence to further the damage resistance. I mean the resistance reduction to do more damage. Yeah, I was focusing on fire damage on that build. So my Vire's Might was like basically killing most of the stuff. But the problem with that is Oathkeeper doesn't really have that much survivability. Like, surprisingly, it's a shield build, but it doesn't have that much survivability. Not like Arcanist has a panic button. You find that those squishy masteries have a panic button, right? It's like complete invulnerability for X amount of time. Even for like 3 seconds, that's enough for you to get out of trouble. And most of the time you can stay out of puddles and all that stuff, right? You just pay attention. But the pace of Ultimate, I couldn't. I can play a little bit, but I just couldn't enjoy it. It's way too stressful. It's not my type of game. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna read a couple lore notes. Trip South Part 2. God protect us. We have been starving. I spent a morning searching the woods for nuts and bugs to eat. I can't believe that it doesn't shame me to say that I've been eating bugs when I can find them. When I got back to the camp, I found that John had killed a man that attacked our daughter. John has brought Sylvie and me a small portion of meat. I don't ask where he got it. The other men asked what happened to their friend. John told them that he tried to hurt our little girl and offered them some freshly cut meat. They took it without another word and left us alone. Does friendship mean so little in these times? Day 36. John offered Sylvie to one of the men in the camp. What? When the man came into the tent to make his advance, John killed him in front of Sylvie and me. I'm so hungry I don't even care. Day ? So John is luring people to kill them? My god. It's so hard to write. Numb fingers and the cold dulls my thoughts. The dark of the mountain makes it easy to lose track of the days. Another man has been lured to our tent in exchange of food for the promise of warmth. They must know that it's a trap. Maybe they are ready to die. They lie to themselves even as they walk into the butcher's blade. Our next visitor was wise to the attack. John killed him, but not without suffering a terrible wound. He is not sure he will survive the night. I found out I don't care as much as I should. All I see is a potential meal. God, what is happening to me? John lasted longer than we've expected, draining our dwindled food supplies. I took care of it. Now have food for a long while. My God. He killed John. Yeah, that's Grim Dawn for you. Part 3. Alright, we don't know the day anymore, we lost count. Sylvie has become angry, spiteful, malevolent. Where did all the tenderness and innocence of my little girl go? Why is it that I don't care anymore? Should care, but feel nothing. There is no one left here in camp. All gone. We must move. Hard to hide blood. Frozen snow. Easy for prey to know. Harder to ride. Hard to think about anything but the hunger. New place off-road. Easy to lure new travelers going south. Looking for safe place, never find it. No food again. I encourage Sylvie to find people to bring here for food. She is gleeful at suggestion. John gone, so I do the killing now. So hungry, don't even bother to cook food anymore. Talk to woman today, still alive as we eat. Blooding mouth. She asks why. Only words say, hungry. Sylvie laughed as she talked while we eat her. Hair falling out, don't care. The men won't be lured no more, they know what awaits them, no matter, we chase. Sylvie good hunter now, she likes kill, me too. Should feel bad, know it's wrong, but it feels so good to feed. Don't feel cold no more, shards of frozen blood cut lips. Split gums, don't care. Chase man. Terror make flesh taste sweeter, good. So hungry, must find more. The rest of the text is impossible to make out. It was harder to read. It's hard to read as well anyways. Oh my God, Green Dawn. And then just organize these junk. So yeah, I was saying, once you get into Green Dawn, it's really fun to theory craft, to like test different builds once you understand how it works. But getting to know how it works takes a bit. Not everyone, can survive that. Can sort of what's the right word for it? People will get like bored of the games and this is not for them, it's too hard, don't understand, too much to read. Did I miss anything? Shouldn't. Oh yeah, this is the one that I couldn't do just yet. Need a bit of reputation. Oh, what's that? Maw of the Beast. Bleeding damage. Oh well, that's actually useless. Okay, keep on going. Oh, I leveled up before. Oh my god. Skeleton's full. So now I can have 5 skeletons now. Look at this. Ragratha. Rage blood.
That skill's not ready.
Look at it can't get to me. It's the pathing AI. Did I miss something? Or is the path of the 3 a little bit later? It might be a little bit later. Let's keep on moving. Okay, another. Stand no chance. Yeah, now it's the apothecaries drops. Look at that. Apothecaries injectors. Hey, that's fun. +2 to Shaman. But I dedicated to using two-handed range, so I'm just gonna keep that aside for this whole run. We'll keep going. Push. It's a bit... Yeah, I was talking about playing in the hardest difficulty. I don't like how the resistances make such a huge deal. I mean, it is probably all ARPGs where you need to stack up resistances. This is how the difficulty goes. There's the fortress wall. We got the rift portal. We're just gonna go explore a little bit. And I hate these healers. I hate it. Oh my god. And those skeleton healers as well. Like, you will be fighting a boss and you're like almost done, and then just healed back to full. Piercing damage. And the heal is so potent. I might do some tutorial training, like a tutorial streams on like how to start a character, what this game is all about, you know, in terms of mechanic. Going through the story is still fun. I do think I have missed something here. Yeah, I probably need to backtrack. Anyways, let's explore this area. Whoa. So yeah, as the Koraz's notes told me that what happened was the aetherials started invading the capital, and they have been successful, I guess in secret operation, that they have been successful in taking control, possession of some of the high officials, including the king. The king was possessed as well, and he ordered Orgrim to assassinate himself while he briefly took back control of his body. Yeah, and so we know the king is already possessed, so we will know that other government officials will be possessed too. No doubt about it. So what happens is the Inquisitors, because Creed was one of the Inquisitors, they were normally investigating, well, they were normally suppressing the Chthonic cultist movements, but they had to divert their attention to the aetherials problem. And what happens with that is then the Chthon were able to grow and bolster their ranks, and hence we have two baddies now. Now let's just backtrack one step. I think I missed something. I think it's here. I don't remember. Let's go. I think it's there. So I think I missed the path of the three. So just backtracking a little bit to... Yeah, I think it is this area. Yes, it is here. Okay, cool. That'll be the last of the final runestone of the three. We got Dreek, we got Saleo. There we go. Okay, done. And I think we got not a skill point. Alright, we are going to take this over here. Now we have all three. Alright, we continue down the path. It's on the main quest. We will go back to Act 1 sometime, probably tomorrow, to go to the Shrine of the Three Gods and to find out what they are all about, because they're also very ancient in the Grim Dawn world. And I'm also quite excited about the new expansion coming with a new mastery to play with. We're gonna see what the new builds that we can come up with. That is, I'm not gonna go there first. I think is there a shrine somewhere? Oh no, we're looking for law notes. That's right. can't wait for them to like do a Grim Dawn 2 with this world and expanding. Definitely look forward to it. But an expansion, is it? Oh. Is that something? No, it's not. I believe the next area is the Fort Ikon. Yes, Kaimon has a Necromancer in their rank. Let's go around and see if there's anything secret around here. I think I took a lot of damage. I didn't pay attention. Oh, respected already. Okay. Alright, we'll go down this way. Firebrand. Flamebrand, not Firebrand. I know there is a quest in that dungeon over there from the Kaimons. I'll go there once I find... Actually, I will... What I'll do... Gonna explore this area. Yeah, the mob's damage is starting to pick up. They're doing more damage to me now. It's always, even the normal, these normal mobs are doing like 20% of my damage, and my constitution is really draining. So what I'll do, I will go down and put a portal here, and we go to Fort Ikon. There is a lore note just we picked up. The hidden path, of course, yes. Bismarck. At last, brave seeker, you arrive at the final shrine, the sacred ground of Bismail, the schemer. Through her vast web of servants, Bismail tugs on the strings of fate that binds us all. It was she who taught the first cultists in the art of binding eldritch beings, and it is through her machinations that the Empire is still aimlessly hunting us to this day. The Inquisitors, confounded by the endless weaves of decoys and dead ends, only a chosen few are privileged to witness even a portion of the schemer's vast network, and even they could never comprehend it in its entirety if given the opportunity. By reaching this far, you too are now part of Bismarck's web. forever bound to what you have seen and heard. In your hands, you now possess the secret to the Temple of the Three. If you are prepared to commit your very existence to the witch gods, then follow the clues contained therein. Your destiny awaits you at the sanctum. So what does the final one say? Runestone carried by the followers of Bismail, there is an inscription along the edge, and so by the light of the eastern star, the three joined together at their sanctum, bound by divine blood, their quarrels put to rest, the covenant of the three was forged. Yeah, it doesn't really tell you where it is, huh? That clue was not very clear. Alright. Don't go in there. The aetherials have torn open a rift. More are pouring through. You'll be alright. Once things calm down, I'm sure someone will come for me. Don't worry, the Legion takes care of its own. Alright. Okay, let's take care of that rift. Walking into a dead end, thinking it was a treasure. Again, okay. Alright, this is where we need to go. Oh, that's the... Alright, there we go. Clean up. Okay, we're going to the Black Legion. And we desperately need to sell some stuff.
Come see what's left of our wares.
This gun... is that better than mine? Sell this one first. Physical convert to ether, no. Shield no good, sword no good, flame brand. Yep, not doing the fire build. Ether. Shield, there we go. This shield is useless to this build. Cold damage. Cold, piercing, acid. Alright, all of these weapons can go. Don't need them. Helmet, boots. Like 99% of the gear that drops is just irrelevant to the build. Acid damage. A 3 to raise skeletons. 30% damage versus 7. And attack speed. I'd rather prefer attack speed. Okay, we are going to say...
You've arrived. Things here are in worse shape than I thought.
Okay, what happened?
Sabotage, call it what you will. We've been attacked from within. The aetherials, it seems, have gotten a hold of the commander.
He's been possessed?
Precisely. Based on the reports, Commander Lucius has been sending our men out on futile missions, thinning out the force's defenses. Then, once the watch was sufficiently weak, he opened the gates allowing the aetherials to pour in. He was not counting on human ingenuity, however. Weapons Master Edric collapsed the front gates with some explosives, cutting off the enemy's forces. When we arrived with reinforcements from the south, the coward Lucius fled into the armory. Until those gates are cleared, we are stuck here. I need you to enter the armory and recover what's left of the heavy explosives. Use them to clear the rubble. But beware of Lucius. He has shed his human disguise in favor of a monstrous form, which I cannot even begin to describe. You will likely have to deal with him to get to the explosives.
Alright, I'll do it. Huh. This is Weapon Master Edric. So he's the one that blew up the gate and blocked the aetherials. As you can properly guess, the fort's seen better days. It's going to take every able-bodied man and woman to bring Fort Ikon back to its former glory. Care to lend a hand? Sure. What do you need? I need someone capable to enter the armory and recover what's left our scrap and building materials. The supplies were originally designated for Homestead, but with the recent attacks, we can't afford to spare any resources. After Lucius opened the gate and ethereals started pouring through, I had no choice but to collapse our own gate with explosives. The repairs will take weeks, but we can't get started without these supplies. Unfortunately, the possessed commander has fled into the armory, perhaps to finish sabotaging what's left of our arsenal. I hear you are experienced with dealing with ethereals, so I was hoping you could look into this matter. I'll recover the supply, but I'm not sure I will give it back to you.
See anything you like?
Alright. Praetorian's report. The air reeks of sulfur and smoke. It is difficult to breathe as I write this report. We have been ambushed, facing overwhelming odds. Some kind of ethereal monstrosity has risen from the earth up ahead and is spreading ether fire wherever it passes. I've never seen anything like it. The captain ordered us to punch through the opposition and take out that horrific thing, but he was killed in the initial attack that claimed most of our equipment and troops. The man panicked, and we were forced to retreat. I managed to rally the few that were left, but it had become abundantly clear that we would not survive this. I pulled the battalions back to the entrance and ordered a full retreat to Fort Ikon. With the ethereals fast approaching, there was not much time to consider our options. I had the quartermaster hand me what was left of our explosive charges. We rigged the tunnel entrance and set them off, effectively sealing the mountain pass and the ethereals in with it. I regret to report that with the twin fall bridge destroyed and the tunnel sealed, we are now effectively blocked off from the south. But I take solace in knowing that the immolation we witnessed will not spread beyond the mountain crag. Praetorian Market acting. Okay. Necropolis Scout. Okay, Necropolis Scout. Commander Lucius ordered a scouting mission to the north. When I asked what we should be looking for, he almost lost his temper and said anything that might cause a disturbance. His reaction seemed rather out of place and strange. The commander is not known for such outbursts. It also struck me odd the way he used the word disturbance. I took my scouting squad through the north gate and almost immediately started seeing some ethereal activity. We changed our course and headed for the hills rather than traveling the main road. It took longer, but we avoided large numbers of ethereal dead. They appear to be gathering in the north in preparation for an attack. Their numbers have swelled tremendously since my last mission outside the walls. The return trip is going to prove difficult. I sent one of my scouts back to report this information immediately. Heading north, we passed by the necropolis. From the mountaintop, we did not see anything unusual. Searching as far as we could on our resources, we discovered nothing but the accursed blood cultists everywhere. Avoiding them made our progress slow. We did see one strange thing of note. The cultists appear to be collecting blood in vast quantities and hauling them in wagons filled with large glass cisterns. We followed for a bit to see where they were being taken, but were spotted and forced to retreat. 1st Regiment Scout of Black Legion, Sergeant Matthias Castellan. Hope he is.
Looking for a new you?
Black Legion Footman, Captain Reeve.
Got something you need stashed?
Alright, let's stash.
Oh, hold on.
Do we have a respec? No
Come see
respec
what's
here.
left of my wares.
Okay, anyway, let's finish off the... We are gonna finish off the side quest for Kaimon, to which I laid a portal here. We're gonna head into this little side area here. So I purposely joined Kaimon, and if you were to join the Necromancers, you will also be asked to come here to grab the ash and perform the ritual. But for Kaimon, I'm not sure what he wants to do with the ash. Probably just to stop the ritual. We'll find out about that part of the story. And yes, I'm a Necromancer that joined Kaimon. I thought it would be funny. Oh, my constitution is running low quite quickly. Death is only the beginning. Oh, heard him. Wait. Did I finish this devotion? Yes, I did. Oh, yeah. And I leveled up. Okay, a bit more. Oh, there's a secret here. No, that's good. Okay, keep on moving. Yeah, grasping vine is really good for this build. And for damage, you can probably go with the... what's this? Bone Harvest. And that'll buff the pets. I think we have to go this way. Oh yeah, we've got 6 skeletons now. Grimdawn's really good if you understand its mechanics. Like you have to stack your particular skills, and you can experiment how to play the game. You can really hone in on one particular skill, and obviously there's gonna be skill that's more effective than others. Like this afternoon, I was testing the blade trap, and in a way it's very satisfying and like stopping masses of groups of people in the trap. But the survivability needs to be worked on, so that build can probably work. The damage of it is alright. You gotta focus on piercing unless you wanna convert some of the damages out. The pet builds are generally a bit overpowered in this game. If you just wanna have a play with stories, yeah, go with a pet build. It will trivialize all of these content, like you don't even need to pay attention. You can see sometimes I'm like hovering over some of the lamps on the wall. Yeah, I'm a bit parrot, like I don't remember where all the things are, but I sort of remember there was a lamp that you can sort of activate a secret area. So yeah, hence I'm like sort of hovering my mouse over it, my cursor over it to see if it actually does something. I think that's the actual boss area. Yeah. Oh yeah, see this is the loose torch. And when you touch it, it opens up that area. And you can shoot it, and that goes into the crypt entrance. So for now, what we are going to do for the time being, we'll go in there and kill the boss before we head down the crypt. Oh, I'm stuck. Right, there we go. No chance. See how everything just gets trivialized by the skeletons. I mean by pets in general. So let's take the loot. This will take us all the way to the outside. To the first floor anyways. So we are not gonna do that. We're gonna go back and go in this secret little tunnel in here. And go to, does that take us back out as well? No, it doesn't. So this is now a treacherous domain. They move fast, that's okay. Bleed damage, have to be careful. Slow, okay, that's alright. Terrible discovery. Alright. So these puddles, yeah, they will hurt you. And I think every single one of these things drops one of those puddles. And my skeletons just died. And my thorny boy needs to be resummoned. Yeah, so a bit dangerous in here. Because this is one way where the game can punish pets, either by their pathing AI, just not as effective. They will stand in a puddle and you can't control them. There is a shrine over on that side, so we'll see how we can get there. There is a chest. We've got plenty of dynamite, we can open them. Another, it's gonna face guard our petition. If you're with me on the previous stream, I've got almost a full set of the petition. I've already got the face guard, I got the chest guard, I got the arm. Oh. Oh, what are they doing? It's not a good sound. I didn't pay attention. Alright, let's go this way. I'm just exploring. I think we are back in the beginning now. Oh, there's a secret wall. And give me anything good? Nah. See, the gearing of this thing is you never get you almost never get what your class is, what your build is. Very rare that you'll get something that you can use straight up, and it takes a substantial amount of farming. Maybe it's just like how I feel about it. Oh no. Alright, let's dash through it. Yeah, single target. Yeah, this is. Yeah, that's no chance. Whatever.
Can't do that yet.
Whoa, that's expensive. Offhand, okay. That's alright. It'll be good for occultist pets. Maybe I should increase my spirit to wear that helmet. Anyway, keep on going. I think that is it for this area. Cool. Come in, get a devotion. So this will be the end of the run. I'm going to go back to Kaiman and turn in the quest. This is a bunch of resistances. I have come to realize that resistances are super powerful, super important as well. I want to get the bear, so I'm gonna get more purple. Maybe I'll get the cane, the shepherd's call, if not the resistances. Yeah, attack converts. Yeah, toad is pretty good. Empty throne is pretty good. Done the elemental damage, but elemental resistance might be pretty good. Elemental storm. Vitality, so I might go vitality, resistance, or damage, or damage. Yeah, I might go to the toad. And going back to Kaiman. It's right here. Hello. Have you dealt with the Order's followers and recovered the sacred ashes? Yes, I have them here. Imperium's will was done this day. You have done well, my chosen. With the ashes in our possession, we have brought forth a harbinger of Imperium's will. Together, we shall bring righteous fire down upon the impure and the corrupt. Thanks to your efforts, we now have a formidable new ally, a manifestation of Archon himself. What's the Archon Bathalon is the burning retribution of Imperium himself. Using the actions you recovered, I was able to manifest him from the celestial realm. He is as dedicated to Imperium as the day he died. He shall be a formidable ally in the battle ahead. Exactly. You call this spirit? Sounds like necromancy. Do not mistake what we do for the Order's misguided attempt at controlling death. Archon Bathalon is a divine being called back from his celestial rest by Imperium himself. Okay, I'm not going to argue too much about that. So, what is next for the Chosen? Before I entrust you with a mission of utmost importance, your mettle must first be tested through a veritable trial by fire. Are you prepared for what's to come? What is Imperium's will? There are many layers to the Forsaken Void, filled with ashes and misery, but one such place houses a thing known as Gargoth. From within the obsidian throne, this void spawn sends forth his armies to spread havoc and suffer upon Cain. This will not stand. Prove your worth to me, chosen. Enter the void through a rift at the plains of strife. To the north of Fort Ikon, brave the forsaken wastes and enter the obsidian throne. Destroy Gargoth and return to me. I shall slay Gargoth in your name. Cool, alright. Next part. Cool.
See anything you
Alright,
like?
let's sell some stuff and call it a day. Thank you all for coming to watching. And yeah, I will most likely stream around the same time tomorrow, so that is from 8 o'clock Australian Eastern Seaboard time until maybe 11 or 12. I think I'll probably keep it until 11 because yeah, gotta work the next day. So I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough. Grim Dawn is a really good game. It's got a very deep lore, very rich environment. So I'll certainly be going through this playthrough and understand what is actually happening in Grim Dawn post-apocalypse. Alright, thank you for coming. I'll see you tomorrow.